So you've probably heard of a Swedish fire torch. It's where you either split a log and then remove the center and put the log back together. And the fire burns within, and it's sort of like a draft furnace. You put whatever you want to cook on top. So I want to try and recreate something similar using a termite mound. I know that sounds a bit arbitrary. However, a termite mound is made of clay, so it already is a natural furnace, if you think about it. I'm going to find an abandoned termite hill. I'm going to try not to harm any termites in today's video. Find an abandoned termite hill and hollow it out and see if I can create a termite torch and maybe cook some tea. Termite torch tea. Okay, so here's a fairly large termite hill, but you can see there's little pieces of grass in it, and there aren't any holes anywhere around this termite hill. So that's how you tell that this, and there's actually a mushroom growing out of the side here. So that's how you tell this termite hill is non-dormant. There are actually termites living in here. Something's tried to get at them. Probably a mongoose or some rodents. Here we go. Alright, so you see this termite hill doesn't show any signs of recent building, i.e. grass flakes, and you can see there's many holes all the way around. So it's suffered some weathering, and the termites haven't bothered to fix up any of these holes. So I'm going to start by clearing away some of the area, as I don't want any of this brush to catch fire. That would be a bit of a disaster. Even though it is the end of the wet season and the grass is pretty green, we do not want a fire to start that is out of our control. I'll keep some of it, the dry stuff, for tinder, so we can get the fire going. Now I'm just going to poke a stick in here. Now that I've bored a hole through the side, I'm going to put a hole directly through the middle. Now I'm kind of putting my hand at risk here, because quite often these termite hills are used by other animals once they've become dormant, like snakes and scorpions, spiders. I've cleared out most of the termite hill. You can't really see anything in there, but I felt the stick going down the tube and I pulled out most of the material. I'm simply going to put some of this in here, light it on fire, and hopefully Lovely. So there we have it, our termite torch tea. I've been thinking about this idea for a while, and I'm so glad it turned out well. The concept's so easy actually. Air goes in there, heat comes out there, and I last put wood in there like 20 minutes ago, and it's still going. I mean, at the moment there's just a few coals in there, down at the bottom, and it's still pretty warm. Like, I could still cook some. Oh, that's hot. I could probably still cook something on there. And all I'd need to do is put some more wood in there. As you can see, there's still a little flame going. And this entire termite mound is warm to the touch. Like, if I built a shelter around this thing, it would very easily become a heat source. Now that's an idea.